Hey guys, what's up? It's HackerRoars here. For future reference, if you do hear any extra noise, my dog is laying right next to me, so she might cause some extra noise. I apologize in advance for that. Today we are going to be looking at a program called Ophcrack. What Ophcrack is it is a password recovery tool and or cracker tool. Now, what Ophcrack does is it uses rainbow tables to crack your passwords. And so if we just go to Ophcrack's website, we can see right here, if you just go right up to the top and go to download, now there's two types of installs you can do. You can either do a direct install, which installs it on your current hard drive, or if you can't physically log into the computer that you need the password cracked, you can download the live CD, which is an ISO format. ISO, I'm not sure what it stands for. Basically, it's a live CD, is what it's telling you. So right now, I already have actually both of these on my computer. Once you get that downloaded, it should look like this. Now, you won't have these on here quite yet, because these tables I've already actually added these tables. I'll show you how to add a table here in a second, but this is what it should look like. Now, what you are going to want to do to get these tables is go up, and this is primarily for Windows XP and Vista. You're going to want to go to the Downloads tab and go ahead and grab both XP free and Vista free. These ones with a money sign next to them obviously means that it's going to redirect you to a website asking you for money to purchase these tables. Another thing to look at, char set. Char set means what's included in those tables. So this table has all lowercase, uppercase, and numbers 0 through 9. Now the XP special obviously has the symbols and the space character. Here it says. Now obviously there's also a table on their website to kind of go ahead and break it down a little bit on the char sets and the length of the password. This is a big one right here. I've cracked up to, I think it's 8 regular letters, lowercase letters on XP. I have not tried it on Vista, and I know it does not work on Windows 7. So if you're trying to crack Windows 7, Ophcrack does not have releases for that yet, as far as free version goes. Now, as you can see right here where it says Vista 7, that's again what I was just talking about, password length of 7 characters. It'll run through all of these for those 7 characters and try to crack that password. So, back to what we were talking about, you're going to go ahead and download these free ones and go ahead. It's going to actually install as a zip file. So if you go ahead, I just created a folder for my tables. As you can see, I have them listed here. These are already extracted, and I'm going to show you how to add them to your table. This is the Vista Free. As you can see, if I pull up my Ophcrack, Vista Free isn't listed as one of my tables. So how we go ahead and load those, you just click on tables, you click on the one that you have, Vista Free, you just hit install, and it's going to ask you where to point to that directory. So I want it to point to, oh, I'm in the wrong directory. There we go. My documents, Ophcrack tables, and free Vista. Go ahead and click OK. And now this should turn green. This is going to register that it sees the tables there and that is enabled. Those tables are enabled. So now if you double check, I've got Vista Free added, so I have 3 tables added to my cracking program. Now, in order to load those hashes, if you are using the exe and you want to find out like your admin password, etc., go ahead and click on local SAM. What a SAM file is it is usually stored. It's an encrypted file that stores all information on Windows machines. Usually it's under C, Windows 32 config. So I'm using Windows 7, obviously. So it'll register the SAM. However, this will pop up when you run this. Just go ahead and click yes. That basically means you're extracting that SAM file. And as you can see, that loaded all of my users I currently have. If you don't want to find, if I didn't want to find my own password, or if I didn't need the VMware user's password, you can go ahead and just highlight it and click delete. So, like I said, this won't work on mine, but you can go ahead and click crack. And what that's going to do is you can actually see down at the bottom what it's doing, and it is trying brute force on all of these. Here in a second, it's actually going to check the RAM, and it is going to look for the temporary file that's stored in RAM to log on. And there it goes. And you're going to see this little progress bar here. Once this gets all the way to the end, you should have your password cracked. If it is valid in that format that we talked about earlier on OPH's website. If not, or if you are using Windows 7, it's going to say not found in all these categories. We can go over some of these other ones here. Encrypted SAM basically means the same thing. It's going to ask you where the SAM file is located at. So if you're using a another hard drive, say I have a second hard drive connected to my laptop here, I would use the encrypted SAM and I would go to that drive and find the SAM. You can also use remote SAM, which means you are cracking over your network. Go ahead and enter in your host name, the share, and the user that you're going to use. We're not going to need to worry about these during this tutorial. However, actually I'm going to go ahead and stop this since I know it already won't work. And that basically is Ophcrack for you right there. If you want to learn about rainbow tables and how they work, you can read up on them. I kind of briefly touched on what they did. Ophcrack, and there are some other ones out there that do a hell of a lot better job explaining it than my short and sweet explanation did for you. And I kind of want to take this time to actually tell you about a couple of sweet online a couple of sweet online, I don't know how to word this, tools that I use on a daily basis. The first one is going to be Dropbox. If you've watched any of my other videos, I've talked about how I'm in college. I use Dropbox on a daily basis. What Dropbox is basically it is a USB drive that that's online, that you can connect anywhere. What they refer to now are cloud servers. You get 2 gigs free. It doesn't cost anything to create an account and to get that free 2 gigs. As long as you're registered, you have 2 free gigs. I already have an account, but you just create this account and you are off. That's it. There's no surveys to fill out. There's no pestering of whether or not to upgrade. I mean, the upgrade button's there, but it's not going to pop up every time you log in. And to show you an example of that, I'm going to go ahead and log in here. I'll use my old email account because I don't check it that often. Now, this is what's really cool too. What you can do is say, I want a new text document. We can call this 123. Go ahead and open that up. Save that. And now I want to get to that file wherever I am. Let's go ahead and choose files. That's saved on my desktop. So we go to 123. Start upload. And boom, it's right there. If you just click that, it's going to show you actually what's in that file, as long as it is a Word document of any type. Now, as you can see, I have a couple EXEs in here, so obviously those are going to start up inside your browser. You're going to need to download those, depending on what computer you're using when you access these. If you already have them downloaded, obviously you don't need to re-download them. But another cool thing, and I'll show you this here in a second, if I move this TXT to the public folder, what that allows me to do is that actually gives me a URL to that file. So if I copy that and say I need to put it on Facebook, or I've got a paper and I want my teacher to look at it before the assignment's due, I can just go ahead and paste that right in there, and it's going to connect me to that file. So you can actually have basically your own website links inside of your Dropbox if you wanted to. And that'll pretty much end today's session. I don't know, if you have any questions, feel free to post. I'll do my best to answer them. My name is Nate Rohr. If you haven't watched my other videos, I am a computer technician student going to college right now. I am a level 2 tech, and in my free time I work on security. I want to be a security analyst after I graduate. And so if you have any questions regarding anything, I don't encourage illegal downloads or piracy or hacking in any sort of way. However, if it is done ethically or done for a reason, you know, I'm not going to tell you not to do anything. Obviously, it's your free will. So if you have any questions, feel free to let me know, and like I said, I will do my best to answer them. So this is Hackeroris signing out.